the history of the Dachshund. Although generally Dachshunds are known as long, goofy-looking dogs that hang outside a person's house and lie around, they have many characteristics that make them stand out among other small dogs. Originated in the 15th century, when illustrators would draw funny-shaped dogs hunting badgers, these dogs had long bodies and short legs and hound-like ears. Now, early 17th century, the dog's name was declared a Dachshund, a German name meaning badger dog and deriving from the hound family. The badger dog comes from its hunting background, and bigger Dachshunds would normally be trained to hunt badgers and even sometimes wild boar, whereas smaller Dachshunds would hunt foxes and small rabbits or simply be household pets. Now, some of the physical attributes of the Dachshund could be anything from their size or their color or just the make of the Dachshund. A lot of people think the make of the Dachshund is kind of funny, how they have short legs and such a long body. Now their size, Dachshunds that are of normal size generally weigh between 30 to 35 pounds. And the miniature weighs less than 11 pounds. So there's kind of a difference in there between the two. And that's just an average. Now the colors are usually black, brown, or sometimes dapple, which are kind of the spots you'll see on some of the Dachshunds. Dachshunds sometimes, because of their make, have spinal problems. They, due to having such a long body, over time can result in paralysis. And then the dog's running days are essentially over. Now simply watching your dog and making sure it doesn't jump off of high ledges or staircases, anything that's kind of jolt the dog's body, is it will help improve its chances of prolonging back problems, and it'll obviously enhance its life. Now there are many psychological attributes about a Dachshund. If you are a Dachshund owner, you kind of know these things just by their personality. Their personality wants to be involved in whatever is going on. So for example, if you're watching TV and you're sitting down in a chair, the dog's going to want to get up in your lap and watch TV with you. Or if you want to go outside, the dog's going to follow you. Whatever the case may be, Dachshunds generally want to be attached to their owner. Wherever they go is where you are. So they're also free thinkers. They do what they want, like bark at bigger dogs, because their hunting instinct and mental toughness, that just originates from how they normally were used as hunting dogs. They're very stubborn. If you are a Dachshund owner, or if you're going to be a Dachshund owner, you have to know that going into it, because they are not very well potty trained. They are always disobeying whatever you tell them to do, and it just takes a lot of patience, a lot of time to get them to do the things you want. Now, there are 3 different types of Dachshunds. This is aside from color. There's a wired Dachshund, a long-haired, and a smooth Dachshund, which is very common among a lot of households. It's kind of one of probably the more popular ones. And the wired, they all come from different natures from their origin. And the wired contain the most energy and often are most mischievous. And that kind of stems from their terrier background and how terrier dogs act. The long-haired come from a spaniel background and are generally quiet and sweet. Now again, these aren't all exact. Some dogs are different from others, and they don't always fall under the line of these. And then the last one is the smooth Dachshund, and that's generally attaches to one person and keeps their distance from strangers and other people they're not familiar with. So, in all that being said, Dachshunds show that they do in fact stand out among the rest of the small dog society, and they prove that they can be just as courageous and fierce as any other breed out there.